How are you? My name is Michael Aragano, full-time police officer with the Town of Cicero Police Department. I'm currently the PDA president. Thank you for having me. I have been monitoring the events that led to the last board meeting presentation of the Cicero Police Department. It is beyond my understanding, but speaking with the town attorney just the other day, he advised me that the town is going through the county executive's office to find out the cost to contract with the sheriff's office. What is unbelievable to me is that these numbers have already been presented to the town and was referenced the other night at the town board meeting by a speaker. The cost was provided to the chief of police, in which numbers were provided at night, which does not include additional manpower for events, parades, community policing, and the like. In speaking with the town attorney, he advised me the county executive advised him to disregard the sheriff's numbers, which leads me to believe that the county executive...
Like, get the facts straight. I never said that to you. Don't put words in my mouth that I didn't say. Okay?
Which leads me to believe that the county executive's office is cooking the books. But the sheriff who provided the accurate cost does not know what he's doing. I find that hard to believe. I have been advised that the sheriff and undersheriff, again, stated that the costs provided to Chief Snell and the town are accurate. Chief, these numbers that were provided, were the numbers given?
Yes, they were. They were the numbers that I talked with Undersheriff Darby today. He stated that the numbers that were given to the town and to myself are the accurate numbers. They were passed through the budget office, through the county comptroller, and they are vetted numbers, and the only numbers the sheriff will stand by.
These numbers have been approved by the sheriff, county comptroller, and the county budget office. I find it interesting now that the former town employee supervisor is now working for the county and was one who helped get rid of his police department and abandoned his town to take a job with the county and is now working the numbers for the county to help get rid of the town of Cicero Police Department. There were many statements made in the police presentation that were inaccurate that can be refuted. For example, under the General Municipal Law 207C, you do not have to pay a police officer's salary until he dies. It is interesting that every speaker spoke positively of retaining the Cicero Police Department. If there were any residents in the audience that evening that wanted to get rid of the police department, they had every opportunity to speak their mind, but none did. The theme was, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Are you listening? Since you didn't let me interrupt the other night when the committee chair brought up that not one police officer contacted him, is total inaccuracy, and in no time were we entitled to attend these closed meetings. And in fact, I had asked a committee member that I wished to attend one of their meetings, but later that same day I was told the committee chair did not wish to speak with any police officers. With that being said, it also amazes me that neither committee chairman or committee member asked to ride with a police officer. As you have seen in the last meeting, the police committee chairman never presented the numbers the sheriff provided to him. Let's do the math. There's over 30,000 residents in the town, not including the businesses. Less than 0.5% signed a petition, and this town goes off on a tangent. I could bring you a petition next week with 1,000 signatures. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Which petition would have more credence? I would like to thank the board at this time, and I would also like to make my statement and attach I would also like my statement and the attached cost placed in tonight's board meeting minutes. Thank you.
Thank you.
He carries a gun. Be careful.
That's us in Cicero. It just doesn't seem to make sense that the cost would be that prohibitive that it would cause us to change the garden in Cicero. And I say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Mr. Coral, usually I'm up here criticizing you. Tonight was usual. But tonight I'm telling you, you made a very well-balanced statement earlier. when you talked about what we did, and I really do appreciate it. I would like to know though, since you rattled off all those figures, if those spreadsheets, it looked to me like they're spreadsheets, if those can now be released to the public?
Yes, actually, Chief Snell's report is available, which is, his numbers are a direct reflection of the county's numbers.
Okay, but there were no, I got that redacted report, and there were no spreadsheets attached, like you're looking at.
Yes.
So can we now get them?
I don't see any issue in you receiving what we've received from the county thus far.
Thank you.
There'll be.
Is that, oh, that was
tracing
not, that, those spreadsheets are
Oh.
not what was attached to to Chief Snell's report?
I didn't realize that these numbers were not attached to Tracy's copy, but we'll get those to Tracy and have those for you.
Thank you. And I just also want to say that there's more to the police, there's more to this town than tax dollars. There are other issues that we might want to look at. My suggestion would be to plan to have a referendum, whether it be in November, whether it be in March or in June, and look forward to that date. Because if indeed the people of Cicero want to keep their police department, they will vote to keep the police department, and we'll get rid of this cloud that I believe might be hanging over the police department.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Excuse me, it sounds like our police department would be against joining the sheriff's department. I haven't heard any reasons why they would be against joining, merging with the sheriff's department. And I would be for a referendum also on the ballot.
Thank you. Other,